Ebb on Atoll, Marshall Islands, 2014. The human survival instinct is an incredible force, pushing us beyond our known limits. Thankfully, most of us never have to experience its most extremes. But in this small inlet, a man swims to shore, and his story is nothing short of amazing. Let us explore. José Salvador Alvarenga was born in Garita Palmera, Ahuachapan, El Salvador in 1975. In 2002, he left El Salvador for Mexico, where he became a fisherman. On November 17, 2012, José set out from Costa Azul, off the coast of Mexico, for a 30-hour deep-sea fishing trip. He brought along Ezequiel Cordoba, an inexperienced 24-year-old whom José did not know. Their boat, a 23-foot topless skiff, was blown off course by a massive storm which lasted 5 days. The motor and most of the onboard electronics were severely damaged. They were also forced to dump nearly 1,000 pounds of fresh fish during the storm. Alvarenga was able to make an emergency distress call before the radio's battery died, but had no way of knowing where they were. With no sails, oars, or anchor, the boat began to drift. Authorities, having received their distress call, only searched for 2 days before giving up. And now a word from our sponsor, Preston & Preston Products.
Lost, alone, scared, thirsty? The friendly folks at Preston & Preston have a solution. Introducing the Ultra Straw. Hydration is vital. Now you can hydrate with anything around you. Soil, seawater, grass, toxic waste, manure, decomposing flesh, an untrustworthy puddle. Never go thirsty again. Preston & Preston's Ultra Straw. We know what you need before you do.
Oh, okay, that's actually pretty useful. You never know with those guys. José Salvador Alvarenga and his young assistant Ezequiel Cordoba are lost at sea. They have a limited supply of food and water. As days turned to weeks, they scavenged from whatever presented itself. José manages to catch fish, turtles, jellyfish, and even birds with his bare hands. They collected rainwater to drink when possible, but were forced to also drink turtle blood and even their own urine. They could have definitely used that Ultra Straw. A little plug there, yeah? Pay me. After about 4 months, Cordoba became sick from eating the raw food and refused to eat. Eventually, he lost all hope and died from starvation. Before dying, Cordoba made Alvarenga promise to not eat his body, which he honored, sometimes speaking to the corpse for comfort. After 6 days, fearing he was going insane, José finally threw the body overboard. Now alone, José dreamed about his favorite foods and his family, which he hadn't seen in nearly 8 years. He saw numerous transoceanic container ships, but despite his best efforts, was unable to signal any of them. Slowly, he fell into a mad delirium, only able to maintain his sanity by counting the phases of the moon. And then, after counting his 15th lunar cycle, he spotted land. And now another word from our sponsor.
Are you trying to shed some unwanted pounds? Tired of diets that don't work? The friendly folks at Preston & Preston have a solution. Introducing Body Melt. Don't rely on kitschy diet fads. Body Melt uses an all-natural method to help you lose that unwanted weight. With one large capsule containing a tapeworm, you'll start to see the pounds literally melt away as the tapeworm attaches itself onto your intestinal wall and begins absorbing those pesky nutrients. Rapid, natural, significant weight loss will ensue. Once your desired target weight is reached, just take the second capsule and the tapeworm will pass harmlessly through you. Simple, effective results. Preston & Preston's Body Melt. We know what you need before you do.
And there it is. After 14 months adrift at sea, José Alvarenga has spotted land. He abandons his boat and swims for shore. Found by a local couple, he was rushed to a hospital and began treatment for dehydration, malnourishment, and liver parasites. In the wake of his return, many skeptics found issue with his tale, but these were widely discounted. After numerous investigations to his claim to have been at sea for 438 days, eventually the naysayers fell away. After 11 days in the hospital, he was deemed healthy enough for release. He subsequently returned to El Salvador and reunited with his family. He narrowly missed the Guinness World Record for longest time adrift at sea, an honor that goes to Japanese Captain Oguri Jukichi and his sailor Otokichi, but they were together. Jose was mostly alone. His story is a harrowing one, but it proves the resilience of the human spirit. Against all odds, he survived for over a year, alone, adrift, with no expectations for rescue. I only hope that all of us could summon that same courage if faced with a similar ordeal. I'm Peter Brown, and I'll see you next time on Explore. There are Guinness World Records for most milk squirted from eye, longest time buried alive, most bees on a human body, longest distance walking on Lego bricks, and fastest time to assemble Mr. Potato Head blindfolded.